Hello. So, I'm proud to say that I finally figured out the true interpretation of the Bible and why we are about to witness peace on earth because of what I just discovered. I discovered that the Bible was written in a time where humans were starting to become more conscious, but they haven't reached full consciousness. But soon enough we will, because consciousness is about interpreting the messages of the subconscious, what it really means. Now, before you become fully conscious, you have like only a half of interpretation of this, what the subconscious messages are. You understand it in partly, but the little bit misunderstanding that you have can cause a lot of evil. For example, humans have this message from the subconscious in the form of an image that you should sacrifice your son for God. What that means is that you should sacrifice, that you should kill or grow out of your childhood, because humans have a process of childhood, teenage, adulthood, and death. These four stages Jung describes as the four stages of life, and the messages that you get from your subconscious is killing your child, because killing your child means that you should leave your childhood, leave your father's home, and go and become an adult and start the process of reproduction to continue on the next generation. Before humans are fully conscious, they interpret that message that it means that you should actually literally sacrifice your child, your oldest child, your bechor should be sacrificed. Then, when they get a little bit more conscious, they realize, oh my God, we can't kill children, that's immoral. So we should kill animals, we should sacrifice animals for God, because God is telling us, their subconscious is telling them to sacrifice innocence, the child. So animals are, in a way, children. They're the prey animals, they're innocent children. Therefore, Akedas Yitzchak is the lesson of the Bible that you should stop sacrificing children, but you should sacrifice animals. Now, we're becoming more conscious. We're realizing that these messages are not literal. They have to be interpreted metaphorically. And metaphorically, we should sacrifice not an animal, but our own child, our inner child, who have to grow up and become an adult. Now, the whole Torah, Cain and Hevel also, the reason why Cain killed Hevel, and the reason why we have all the evil in the world, is because we have a lot of narcissism, which is just the misinterpretation of the messages of the subconscious. So when you're jealous of someone, what you're really doing is you're jealous of yourself. You want to make yourself a better person, but because we have an archetype of a twin archetype, the twin archetype is that we have an evil twin, which is just the evil Yetzer Hara that we have within ourselves, that we want to kill the Yetzer Hara so we can be completely moral. But before we're fully conscious, Cain thinks that he sees Hevel being a good boy, and he's jealous because he also wants to be a good boy, so he thinks he has to kill, literally, his brother. But what he really has to do, what his mind is telling him, he has to kill his bad inclination, his evil. That's the only reason why there's crime in the world, is because the narcissists in the world, and the people who are not so fully conscious, they have these messages that they have to harm the other person, but they really have to harm the evil within themselves. Understanding this explains everything in the Bible, and why when Mashiach comes we won't have mitzvahs, because the mitzvahs in the Bible are not literal. They have deeper meanings that when you're fully conscious, you're able to interpret those meanings for work on yourself to become a fully functional, conscious human being. And this is the secret, this is the philosopher's stone, and this is what Mashiach means. This is what going back to Gan Eden means, because when Mashiach comes, we're going back to Olam Haba, we're going back to Gan Eden. It just means V'garze Evim Kaves, we have peace on earth. And this, I will explain this to every Lubavitcher who learns Chassidus, and especially Yossi Jacobson. He's almost there, he's almost fully conscious. And once the leaders of society understand this, orthodoxy goes to hell, and there is no more orthodoxy. And Mashiach is here, and cheers, guys. This is the real interpretation of the Torah, which is just peace on earth.